Welcome to Seagulls Eating Potato Chips, a place to relax, exhale, and ingest. Enjoy the video. The tools you need to live life successfully were in place before you even existed. They are called universal laws or principles. Some universal laws and principles are emotional, some are mental, some are physical, and some are spiritual by nature. Whether you know it or not, these laws and principles govern everything you and others do. The hidden wisdom? When you learn how to utilize universal laws and principles, you'll have an advantage and your life will improve. Today, I'm going to talk about the law of attitude. The law of attitude states that attitude, the only weapon that can harm an individual. Nothing, absolutely nothing in the universe can harm an earthling except his or her own attitude. No human accident, no loss of a loved one, no natural catastrophe, no personal illness, no loss of property, no job hardship can harm one. It is only the attitude one takes towards these events and experiences that hurts the individual. Traumatic experiences are meant to happen in each incarnation. Each experience should be put in its proper perspective, resolved in a favorable manner, analyzed for the good it brought, and balanced with emotionally. Attitude has its degree of emotion, and emotion triggers off one's ongoing life process or one's ongoing death process in the body. One chooses by his or her attitude which process is to prevail. To whatever depths one sinks below his or her norm materially, one can rise equally above one's norm spiritually. One reaches a state wherein nothing material offers any hope, and then the soul mind becomes ready to receive the influx of power and inspiration from the etheric world or the superconscious mind. An example of applying the law of attitude. Your boyfriend and you live together and share the bills. He takes money that was meant for the bills and leaves. A whole day and night go by. He doesn't call and there is no trace of him. He has done this before, and your blood boils with anger. You're mad at yourself for putting up with such treatment and embarrassed at the same time. Instead of making yourself sick, you take a deep breath and try to calm your nerves. You decide to visit your twin sister. Your sister and you decide to go to the movies. You have fun and laugh away the early part of the afternoon. You feel much better and thank your twin for a fun time. When you get home, you call your landlord and the electric company. You make arrangements to pay your bills on another day. To your relief, the roof over your head and the electric service are secured. You check your mailbox and there is an unexpected check in it. You cash it and buy a few groceries. Later that night, your boyfriend comes home and explains that he left because he had stress on his job and felt he needed to get away to think. You take his story with a grain of salt, but are relieved that he is back. He apologizes and decides to work an extra shift the next day to make up for the money he took. When you change your attitude to positive, things around you change to positive, because like energy attracts like energy. When you learn how to utilize universal laws and principles, you'll have an advantage and your life will improve. It helps to picture your mind as a nice home and your thoughts as people that knock at your home's door. Do not let anybody in, thought, word, or deed, that is dirty, nasty, or negative. If he or she sneaks in through a window, sick the dog on them. Or, if you have to let them in, make them take a shower, or at the very least, take off his or her shoes. Guard your mind from negative thinking as you guard your home from negative intruders. Give a warm welcome to your positive visitors, thoughts. In following this law of attitude, those who would seek to hurt you with their negativity will be stopped in their tracks. Thank you for watching my video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Click on my book link below to find out how I healed myself with universal laws after a nervous breakdown.